they don't do this, they are not that interested. Now, the question is, what is this? What I'm referring to is like if they don't display the following behavior that I'm about to mention, okay, they are not that interested in you, okay? In your relationship, if this person do not display interest in your personal life, they are not that interested in you. As simple as that. There's no way you can, not envision. You can, well, let's say envision yourself with this person for the long term if you are not interested in their personal life. Meaning that if you don't know what is going on in their personal life, then there's no way you could possibly be interested in them for the right reason. Now, interest differs, okay? When I say if they don't do this, they're not that interested in you, I'm talking about interests that are relationship material, interests that are that will build a relationship, that will take a relationship from one, place to the other. So therefore, what I was saying is that if they don't show any form of interest in your personal life, when I say personal life, I am going to boil it down to the nitty gritty, meaning what are your interests? What are you interested in? What do you do with your spare time? Where do you go? Okay, I'm not trying to say that they should stalk you. No, a genuine interest in your personal life. It matters. This is one aspect that a lot of people like to ignore in the initial stages of the relationship. They will say, well, we are just getting to know each other. Fine. I do agree that you guys are just getting to know each other. But in the long term, by the time you realize that this person wasn't interested in your life from the get-go, it shall be too late. You will be emotionally invested at this point, and it shall be very difficult to get out of this, scenario or this situation, because once you are invested emotionally, you shall put on a blindfold, and it shall become very difficult to figure this thing out. Now, from the get-go, a man or a woman that you're courting is supposed to be interested in your personal life. They may not be fond of what you do with your personal life, but they should be interested. Okay, so when I say interested, I'm not trying to say that if you like football, they should also like football. You may find someone that compatible, but what I was referring to is that interested, meaning they should know that what you do with your spare time is football. You like football. They should know your favorite club. They should know, or they should ask. They don't have to remember. I'm trying to say they should ask. So in curiosity, it is a sign of interest and a sign of commitment that is very underrated. Curiosity is so underrated because people deem it as, being nosy. Being nosy, you would like for someone to be nosy when they come to you. Okay, meaning that they are interested. It is a good way of showing interest, meaning you're curious about, hey, what do you do? Oh, you like to work out? Oh, you like to go you like art? You like to go to the art gallery? Oh, you like this, you like that? Yeah, that is a good interest. And the person that you're pursuing or that is pursuing you, you could be a man or woman, listen to this, should show those little tiny interests, okay? The interest that means nothing, they need to be interested in that. Do not overlook this, because I promise you, you shall question yourself when it's too late. You shall feel dumb when I'm not a fan of couple comparing themselves to others, but I'm trying to say that you shall feel dumb if you meet a different couple and realize that their wives know everything about them, or their husband knows everything about them, or their partner, their fiance, their girlfriend, their boyfriend knows everything about them. But yet, you find yourself in this 15 years relationship, your partner doesn't even know your favorite color. I question that. I fondly question that. They don't even know your favorite dish. They will guess, this, come on. Lack of interest, is something you're supposed to read in between the lines, okay? From the get-go. Remember, if you are dating someone, dating, quotation mark, and they're not interested in you, I would be surprised if this relationship works out. Someone will say, Rose, come on, aren't you, exaggerating this? No, I am not exaggerating this. Interest matters. I will be surprised if they make it. If they do make it, resentment shall be part of this relationship. Happiness shall lack in this relationship. Because a relationship is supposed to be a partnership. Okay, like there should be a friend. But if what brings you guys together is solely sexual, I have to say, or it's solely, an interest that is so superficial, or that is, that doesn't mean much outside of the bedroom, you are in trouble. I'm sorry, you are in trouble and you don't even realize it. You don't even realize it. This person may not be your soulmate. I know we're in search of soulmate here and there, but a soulmate is someone who is interested in the minute detail of what makes you the person that you are. They don't have to support you though, because I don't like it when people say, well, I have been with my partner, he doesn't support my dream. Maybe he doesn't see, that dream becoming successful. That's how come it is a dream. Usually people don't realize that the dream they have shall become successful if they lack faith, okay? Not fake, but faith, okay? So therefore, it's like, in a relationship between couples, sometimes there can be misunderstanding here and there, but when I refer to a genuine interest, don't take it for granted, okay? So what is the other thing that if this person you are with doesn't do, it means they're not interested in you? That is, if they don't want to befriend you. Someone will say, well, Rose, this person and I, she is my wife. I am married to her. Is your wife your best friend? Is your husband your best friend? Is your fiancé your best friend? Can you look at this person and say, I think you are my best friend? I am bringing this to life because these attributes of a relationships are often ignored, and when they become a problem, it's like too late. My question is, how come you didn't address this from the get-go? You didn't know this person wasn't a friend of yours, the person you are married to, or you are dating, or you are engaged to. Okay, I think most couples that make it or that are deemed happy, and happiness is relative, and happiness, quotation mark, okay, they are best friends from what I see. Okay, they do almost everything together. They are best friends. I'm like, well, it's like you can envision these people if they were not married or dating or engaged. You can see them becoming best friend. Like, okay, you guys could have become best friend. Okay, you can understand why they gravitated towards each other, because the compatibility seemed to be built on friendship. And people ignore this. Like, well, I don't want my partner to become my friend. I'm not your friend. I am your wife. I am your husband. I am your fiance. Okay? I don't want that. If I want friends, I will go outside. I'm like, you may go outside, but this is going to become a problem in the long term. Because the understanding that you two may not resolve might have been resolved if you guys were friends first, or if you guys viewed each other as each other's confidant. And that's what friendship is, right? Don't you confide in your friends, your best friend, and I quote, you do, right? So therefore, what I'm trying to say is that if you're not each other's confidant, there should be resentment that should be built. There should be secret that will be guarded, because the other partner will say, well, we are not friends, we are married, we are dating, but we are not really friends. So therefore, I don't think I can confide within her or him. And that is a recipe for a relationship or a marriage that may end badly. Yeah, the smallest thing with it that builds or that makes a relationship or a good relationship to last, or the perfect, perfection doesn't exist, and perfection is relative. Okay, for someone to view this as a good relationship or deem this, friendship need to exist. Interest needs to be part of it. Friendship need to exist. If these are lacking within your relationship, try to build it if it's not too late. Okay. If you think it's too late, I'm hereby saying wait until it falls off, or just cut your losses, even if you have invested. There's one thing I always tell people: life is worth living in the good way, but what is not worth living is a miserable one. So think about that. Uncommon theories, uncommon answer. My name is Rose, and I shall always remain the Rose that you know. Thank you.